Hey guys, I gotta make this quick because I gotta go out here in the rain. So where you at? This is this is for my white people. It's for my black people too, but it's for my white people. Earlier, I got a text message from a family that I used to take care of, and I got a text message from a family that I used to take care of. I used to take care of a older guy, a white guy. And his family is so full of love. I mean, when I say full of love, his family is really full of love. So I got a text message, and the text message said, Nora, I know we cannot feel your pain, but just know we are here if you need anything, and we do not feel the way that a lot of people feel, so I know I can't feel your hurt. You know, they expressed that they could not feel my hurt or feel the pain of black people, but they made sure that they told me whatever we needed, whatever they can do, please reach out and let them know. So I thought that was real sweet, because I sat with this man for hours in and hours out, and he has never made me feel like I was some type of slave, or it was a privilege for me to work for him. He didn't do anything. Me and him just sat there and we was chill, like we was chill, like me and him was chill. Anyway, I said all that to say this. Well, I got another story. I was working at a nursing home, nursing assistant, and a group came in from a school, and the boss asked me to train the group because they had to do their hours. So I trained the group, and while I'm training the group, I told the group I really don't like doing vital signs. Like, vital signs are it's a little tedious part of your job that I just didn't like to do. So I explained that to them. But I did do my vitals. Okay, a couple days later, I get a phone call from my boss. And my boss says, Nora, I'm going to give you 3 days off because you told the group that you were training that you did not like to do vitals. So I said, yeah, but I did do the vitals. I just told them I didn't like to do them. They said, well, yeah, we'll talk about this. 3 days off, no pay, and come in 3 days. I was heated. But, maybe I shouldn't have told them that. I'm not sure. A couple days later, I get a call from a white nurse at the job. The nurse says, Nora, I'm going to put this in your ear. She said, a white girl, and she told me her name, but I'm just separating it so y'all will know what I'm talking about. She said a white girl falsified her vitals. She literally put fake vitals down. She never took the patient's vital signs. She put fake vitals down. She put them in the computer. And I don't know how important, I don't know if you guys know how important vitals are, but vital signs are really important. It's like a fever. It's like it tells you what's going on in your body. Your vital signs do. So she put fake vital signs down, and they caught her. So when they caught her, they told her, because you have a new baby, we're going to move you to the other side of the building, which was a harder side, which was almost like a punishment to go on the other side of the building. But because she had a new baby, they put her on the other side, and she falsified her vitals. I thank God that a nurse called me and told me about it, because what I did then was I got the employee's handbook, and I went through it, and I wrote me a really nice letter, and I explained to them that I knew what happened. I knew that they sent me home because I didn't want to do vitals, because I said I didn't like to do them, but I did them. But they only transferred her to another side of the building for falsifying vital signs. It didn't match. It didn't, but I'm black, she white, okay? So I get it. So in my letter, I told them what I demand is my 3 days back with pay, and for you to erase the write-up. That's what I told them. I want my money back for the 3 days you made me sit home, and I want the write-up gone. And they told me, well, come in your uniform and we'll tell you. I said, no, I'm not coming in my uniform. I'm going to come in my regular clothes. So they literally had to pay me for 4 days, because I knew what they did when they sent the white girl to the other side of the building. So when I say dear white people, being a lady called me and let me know that the same thing almost happened but I got sent home without pay, and a white girl got sent to the other side of the building, a slap on the hand. So this stuff that's happening now, it has not just started. So white people, when you ask us, what can you do? No, we don't expect for you to go all out and do all this and do all that. But what we do expect for you to do is be right. Be right. When you see your coworkers being wrong, like that lady didn't have to call me. That lady did not have to say, Nora. They sent the white girl to the other side, and she was a white girl. She was a white nurse that called me and tell me. To me, that's how you help us. That's how you help us as a different race. When you want to help us, you be fair and you hold others accountable when they do wrong. That's the way you help us as white people. And I don't think all white people are bad, because I done got off the hook with some white folks. But when you want to help, when you hear your coworkers in a break room talking ratchet about black people, or when you're seeing unfair things happen in your circle, or when your family member or your brother or your sister or somebody says something wrong about black people, correct it right then. It starts right here. It starts wherever you at. If you want to help us in the position you're in now, because everybody wasn't raised like you. Everybody wasn't raised not to love everybody. So it's some real racist people in the world. And sometimes you may not be the racist one, but if you sit back and watch it happen, like those 3 officers sat there and watched that man put his knee in George Floyd's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, and they didn't do nothing. That's when you're a part of the problem, when you sit there and you do nothing. So when you ask me, Nora, what can I do? I feel your pain. I want you to feel my same pain when your coworkers showing out, or when your boss or anything happens where a lie is being told on a black person, or when anything, that's when you need to stand up. So dear white people, the way you can help us is to talk to your people them. Talk to your people them. Let them know that this is not the way things are supposed to be. This is not how we're going to do this situation. We're going to stop this right here and now. Get your knee off of her neck. Get your knee off of his neck. This is not how it's going to go down. We're here for them. We're all together. We are family. This is what we do. So that's what, as white people, when you ask me what can we do, that's what I want you to do. That's what I'm asking you to do. I want you to talk to whoever you need to talk to by you, that you know have these ill feelings. The ones that use the nigger word, that word ain't possible. You can't use that word. I don't care how much we use it. That ain't a word for you to use. That's not right. That's not what you do. So that's all I came to say. But if it was not for the young man, the man who was with Aubrey, who recorded the whole thing, and I don't think he recorded it to get his friends off the hook. Like my sister said earlier, he felt bad. He didn't feel right. He knew he was wrong. He knew that something had to happen. He knew it. So when you ask us, what do we need? We need for y'all to get y'all knees off our necks. We need y'all to let us breathe. 8 minutes and 46 seconds. We've been dealing with this for 400 years, 400 plus years. In 8 minutes and 46 seconds, you woke the whole world up. You woke all the states and the places around us up because you put your knee in the wrong black man's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. And I promise you, dear white people, we are awake. Like, we are so awake. If we've never been awake before, we are awake. We not only are we awake, but you have awakened our generation that didn't want to believe slavery existed. That they are so used to these black kids today. They don't understand what we went through. They don't understand what our ancestors went through. They don't understand because the history books are watering down what we have been through. So now when you get these 20-year-olds who don't want to vote. They don't want to do anything because they don't know the struggle. They don't know what we've been through. They don't know. And I know I was born in 73, but don't act like it was over. It wasn't over. It wasn't over. We felt the pain. That's what made me say, get in some of these organizations that support black people. Let's lift up black people. That's why I love black people, because I have been in the wrong spot at the wrong time where the white people did not feel to give me the relief that they give other white people. So it made me say, what can I do to help my community? Because they're not going to help my community. They're not going to do what they're supposed to do. I love you guys, dear white people. Dear white people, all I'm asking you to do is check your partner. Check your mate. Check the man you're sleeping with. Check your co-workers. Check your children. Check yourself. Check your heart. If you can check your heart and you know, and like the man said today, about being silent. Y'all don't want us, y'all want us to be quiet. Y'all don't care about the noise we make. Y'all just want us to hush. Y'all want us to be quiet. Y'all tired of it. Like, it's too much noise right now. But when you sit up and you consider the noise, and we consider that George Floyd won't be able to make no more noise, his family won't be able to do nothing else with them, nothing. No. It's a whole different, I don't know. But I'm going to tell you what, guys. I'm out of here. I got to go. I'm about to go to a prayer visual right now for the Dunbar community, for black people. D. Gladys, I was just talking about you. I shouldn't say that, but when I was telling y'all about that nurse that gave me a call, it's D. Gladys. I love her to death. Anyway, I'm out of here. Talk to y'all later. Bye.